watching the Daytime Edition. I'm Matt Sampson. Care for the elderly can present some difficult decisions, but not for all the reasons you may think. To explain more, we'll head over to Lisa.
Decades ago, Eldercare pretty much meant a nursing home or a home care provider, but a lot has changed. And here to tell us all about it are Lauren Gilberg and Arthur Pilson from Eldercare Consulting in Scarsdale. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
And it's really true, and there's so many more options now because you have senior citizens who don't really seem like senior citizens anymore. Talk a little bit about that, the fact that there's just so many options.
Well,
go ahead.
Okay. A geriatric care manager will provide an elderly person with many different options as far as living arrangements, a whole assortment of things that they're comfortable with as far as living in their home. And this is predominantly for families who either live very far away or who just can't take care of their loved ones themselves.
Right. And Lisa, you raise an interesting point, because as medicine keeps improving and as people continue to age in society, the need for geriatric care services increases over the course of time.
Sure.
So this is a rapidly growing industry, and given Lauren, who is a registered nurse and has 20 years experience in this field, we as a team provide a wealth of services in terms of finding the proper placement alternatives for the individual, whether it be in a nursing home, which really we try to avoid whenever possible.
Sure.
But sometimes the person just needs round-the-clock 24-hour services. But home care is really our goal. So we evaluate the person and decide what the best and most appropriate alternative would be.
I think if they can, I think probably one of the most important things is to keep their independence as much as they can. Do you find that that's what one of the biggest things is when
Absolutely.
It comes to this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we go into a home, we evaluate the situation, their living arrangements. If necessary, we bring in the home care aides, financial specialists, elder care attorneys. So any assistance that they do need,
right.
Even attending doctor's appointments with them, going over their medications, providing specialists, whatever's needed, so that they can live, in the luxury and comfort of their own home.
And dignity is the key word that you use. And interestingly enough, we recently visited one of our clients in a nursing home, and he made a comment to me that was that really hit me. He said, I worked my whole life. I've struggled, I've raised my family, and here I am in a nursing home. I'm being told what time to wake up, what time to have breakfast, what time to have dinner, what activities I'm supposed to be in. So when you talk about dignity, yes, and we feel that being at home is probably the most dignified way to improve the quality of your life.
Of course. Well, and there's also a lot of these places where, for people who really shouldn't be by themselves, but yet don't need the nursing home. A lot of these places are beautiful. I know there's some in Westchester County as well. Those are other options.
Right, assisted living facilities. And absolutely, assisted living facilities are a great alternative to nursing homes, but you have to be careful in that you need to know if that's an appropriate placement.
Sure,
and some people are inappropriately placed in an assisted living facility where the caregivers and care providers aren't properly caring for these people.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that's where we come into play as well. We can manage their care in an assisted living facility if that's the goal, and we can monitor the medications, which has been shown to be a problem, specifically in assisted living facilities.
Just very quickly, phone number, if people want to get in touch with you.
914-582-0796.
Okay, and you also have a website. I'm going to let the folks know about that. Lauren and Arthur, thanks so much for being with us. Really important information.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
And if you would like more information, you can log on to their website, and there it is, eldercarecorps.com. And still ahead, Dave and the weather.